Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat, and welcome to the playoffs here on Madden Football. San Francisco defeated the Cowboys in the wild card round in a tight battle 24-20. Now the focus gets shifted to the divisional game, and the 49ers face the team they played just 2 weeks ago, the Chicago Bears. I doubt whether this is going to be the same Chicago team, though. The last time they played, it seemed like the Bears were playing as though they knew they had the playoffs wrapped up. So it really depends on what team shows up. The team that won 12 of its first 13 games, or the team that lost its last 3 and backed into the playoffs. All I know is that just because the Niners defeated the Bears the last time they met, this time could be quite different. The Bears have an outstanding defense, especially stopping the run and having the number 2 rush offense behind Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen. Remember that Cam Newton is out for the season, but all teams, they would love to have a backup like Mitchell Trubisky. What a battle this should turn out to be. The teams have taken the field and look ready for the kickoff, so let's join them as the 49ers enter the den of the Bears on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Bears start out the game at the 25-yard line. Shaheen goes in motion. Trubisky drops back, throws, and completes it to Cameron Meredith. An 11-yard gain and a first down for the Bears. Trubisky again to Meredith into 49er territory, tackled at the 44. Now the handoff goes to Cohen, has good yardage, and is inside the 40-yard line. And on third down, Trubisky is sacked. That brings out Jason Myers for a 60-yard field goal into the wind and doesn't even make it to the end line. Oh my goodness. Garoppolo now with the first down pass is incomplete. The handoff to McKinnon, and he only gets a couple of yards at best. 3rd and 8, and it's incomplete, and the 49ers have to punt. Edwards bats it back into the field of play, and it is down at the 4-yard line. Now Trubisky and company. The handoff is to Howard. He goes up the middle almost to the 10-yard line. On 2nd and 3. Again, he gets it, and he has the first down out past the 10. On 3rd and 7, Howard powers his way for the first down, and it's offside on Charles Tapper. That is declined, and they have a first down. Now on 2nd and 7, Cohen gets caught in the backfield by Reuben Foster. 3rd and 10, Trubisky throws to the sideline, complete and out of bounds to Minter. Up the middle goes Howard. He has the first down and more out into 49er territory at the 46. On 1st and 10, Trubisky calls his own number and has an 11-yard gain. Trubisky playing this game with some conviction here. Burton up the middle, and he has an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. Trubisky throws, and it's complete to Adam Shaheen. He's tackled finally at the 8-yard line. And that is the end of your scoreless first quarter. The Bears, however, have it on the 8-yard line. And now on 2nd and goal, Howard goes up the hash marks, and he has it inside the 5. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line, and Trubisky is sacked. That brings on Jason Meyer for a short field goal, and he is good. 29-yard field goal, 3-0 Chicago. After 3 and outs from both teams, now Garoppolo hands off to McKinnon, and he has 3 yards. 3rd and 5 now. Garoppolo throws out to McKinnon. He has the first down out past the 30. And Kyle Fuller is holding his chest. That could impact the defense of the Bears. 2nd and 2. McKinnon again to the left side, and he is into Bear territory. 1st down carry, and Jones gets smothered in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Washington spins his way inside the 45. 3rd and 7 now. Garoppolo throws, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted by Marcus Cooper. And again, Edwards, the ball bouncing off his helmet and coming to rest at the 3-yard line. Now Howard goes up the middle, tough yards, and gets a 9-yard pickup. The 2-minute warning is here, and let's go to Eurocat Baby with an update.
If you're a Bears fan, this is not good news. Cornerback Kyle Fuller has suffered a torn pectoral muscle and will not see any further action in this game. Depending on whether the Bears move on to the NFC Championship game, they would most likely play that game without his assistance. The doctors say he'll be out for at least 2 to 3 weeks, and that may put him in the Super Bowl if Chicago can get that far.
Thank you for that update, and that would be horrible, except the Bears are very deep at cornerback, and Marcus Cooper will fill that role for him. So now with 2 minutes left, 2nd and inches, Howard gets the ball and has a 1st down out past the 20-yard line. Trubisky drops back and calls his own number and hits out past the 25 for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, and that one is intercepted by Jimmy Ward. I'm not sure who that was intended for or where Trubisky thought he was throwing it to, but Jimmy Ward was all alone in center field there and intercepted that with ease. So now on 3rd and 10, the pass is incomplete at the 10-yard line. King will kick it again, and he puts it inside the 5, and it's down by Christopher Edwards at the 3. Now 1st and 10 in the I formation. The give is to Howard. He gets tackled by Eric Armstead. Now on 3rd and 5. Cohen gets nowhere, and the Bears have to punt. Garoppolo back to pass with only 30 seconds left, and hit is way off target. Garoppolo again completes this one to Jeter. He doesn't have the 1st down, though. 4th and inches. McKinnon runs out to the left and gets out of bounds, and it's a 1st down as well. Back to pass into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Garoppolo dropping back on 3rd and 10, throws, and that one is well offline. 2 seconds left. Kaimi Fairbairn pulls it left, and the kick is no good. That ends our half with the score 3-0 Chicago. Well, this was touted as a defensive ball game, and we haven't been disappointed. The only time either team got close enough to scoring position, the Bears could only manage a field goal. It had seemed that the 49ers have run into a brick wall here in Chicago, since they only were able to gain 51 yards on offense and a total of 3 1st downs here in the first half. Will that change? And will Jimmy G have more than 2 completions for 17 yards in the second half? Stay with us because we'll have that action as soon as we come back. Welcome back, everybody, to Soldier Field and a playoff action between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. It has been the Bears' night, 3-0, and a defensive struggle. Will that continue as the game progresses? Garoppolo Gives off to McKinnon. He tries the right side and only has about a couple of yards. Now on 3rd and 12. Bell with the reception, and he's out in the open. 30, 20, 10, and he's going to score, everybody. Touchdown, San Francisco. Even though Jimmy's pass was just a little bit behind Kenny, he made the catch and was all alone in the middle of the field, and Eddie Jackson tries to make the tackle at the 40 and can't get it done. That frees up Bell to go the distance to the house. 82 yards in all, and the 49ers take the lead in the game. Trubisky hands off to Howard, and he has the first down, pouring his way past the 35. Now on a counter, the give is to Howard again, and he's out past the 40. 3rd and 2 out of the I. Trubisky fakes the handoff, throws, and Chris Herndon makes the catch. 1st and 10 for the Bears inside San Francisco territory. And Cohen is up the middle, and he's out in the open into the end zone. And Chicago goes ahead in this football game. Why Reuben Foster just didn't wrap him up instead of giving these WWE hit sticks, I don't understand that. A 45-yard run by Cohen, and the Bears take the lead 10-7. McKinnon goes out to the left side numbers, and he's past the 30-yard line for a 6-yard gain. Washington has a first down and more out to the 45. 3rd and 12 now. Garoppolo throws complete to Kittle. He has a first down, more inside the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. On a night where Jimmy is having massive trouble, that was a perfect pass to George Kittle, hitting him in stride, and was able to make the trek all the way into the end zone. Ronnie Harrison tries to tackle him around the 20-yard line, but that just didn't go well, and Kittle goes all the way into the end zone. 57 yards, and the 49ers retake the lead 14-10. Now out of the I formation, Trubisky back to pass, can't find anybody, and runs. He doesn't get the first down, but very, very close. Howard finishes it up, and he has the first out to the 34. 2nd and 8. Trubisky throws to Burton, and he powers his way past the 45-yard line for another first down. That brings an end to the 3rd quarter with your score 14-10. 49ers, and with that, let's go to Eurocat Baby with an update.
This seemed like a confused team at the half, since most of their meager yardage came on the ground in the first half. Things have taken a San Francisco turn with 14 points here in the 3rd. Chicago is moving the ball, but I see a lot of determination in the demeanor of the 49ers. Obviously, Jimmy is not having a good night throwing the ball, but the 4th quarter will show whether or not he can keep this team going in the right direction.
Thank you for those comments, and that is certain. Jimmy needs to keep this team on track. Now from the 49-yard line, Howard the lone setback. The handoff is given to him, and he has the first down and more down to the 36. Howard again, and he is stopped by Navarro Bowman. 3rd down, Trubisky throws, and that one is dropped. Intended for Curtis Badola. Jason Myers comes on for a 52-yarder and is just short. That gives the ball back to the 49ers. And out of the I formation, McKinnon on the counter play to the left, gets to the 40, spins, and is out in the open. 10-5, touchdown 49ers. Oh, that was a sweet little spin move that McKinnon pulled on Cravon LeBlanc, and then he avoids a tackle by Ronnie Harrison and into the end zone for a 58-yard touchdown. 21-10, San Francisco. Trubisky, Howard takes it up the middle, and he has a 12-yard pickup. Now the pass goes out to Allen, and he has a first down. 2nd and 8 from inside 49er territory, and Trubisky takes it inside the 35. Trubisky fakes the handoff to Cohen, throws to Backman, and he's inside the 30 for a 4-yard pickup. Trubisky throws across the middle to Keenan Allen. He has the first down. No, they're not going to give it to him. 3rd and 3, and that one is knocked away by Ross Cockrell. 4th and inches, and they have to go for it. Trubisky is sacked. Niles Lawrence Stample with the stop, and the Boo Birds are out. With just under 4 minutes, can the 49ers put an end to this game? McKinnon around the right side for 7 yards. 2nd and 3, and up the middle he goes. First down, 49ers. McKinnon goes out to the left, and he follows the numbers and gets a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3, Washington doesn't get the first down, but an offside penalty gives the 49ers the first down, and that should do it if they do it right. It's fumbled. Oh my goodness. McKinnon tries to go up the middle with the football, and it is knocked loose. Looks like Marcus Davenport is the one that jars it loose, and it's recovered by Jarrell Freeman. Now out of the shotgun, Trubisky with a last chance is sacked. Charles Tapper getting to him, and the Boo Birds come out again. 3rd down. Cohen in the backfield. Trubisky drops back, throws over the middle to Spadola, and he doesn't get the first down. 2 yards short, and the offense stays on the field. As you would expect, Trubisky back to pass. Keenan Allen gets the first down out to the 38. The former Charger keeps the game alive for the Bears. And on first down, with 1:12 left to go, the pass is caught out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, Trubisky calls his own number and has a 13-yard pickup. From the 26. Out of the hurry-up offense, Trubisky again, and he fumbled the football. It's picked up by the Bears, and Malcolm Smith is down and injured. That could impact the 49er defense greatly. Trubisky throws into the end zone. It's almost intercepted, battered around between Ward and Bowman. Trubisky fumbles the football, and it's jumped on by Nick Williams, and that should end the game. Joe Staley, longtime 49er, is hurt on the play as well. Eric Armstead jars that football loose, and there is Nick Williams to make the recovery inside the 30-yard line, but that should end the football game. 31 seconds left, and all Jimmy needs to do is take a knee, and the game is over. 21-10, 49ers. There was a moment there in the first half where it seemed that it would be unlikely that San Francisco would score, much less win the game. It was defense that definitely set the tone for the game in the first half. And I was a bit concerned when San Francisco only had one possession in the first quarter. Chicago, although they only scored 3 points off of it, started their second drive on their own 4-yard line, and that was the only score of the first half. Then came the second half, and the 49ers kind of took over the ballgame. Well, scoring anyway. If you gauge the game by the performance of Jimmy Garoppolo, you would say that the Bears won the game. A 4 of 21 for 19% complete is atrocious. Whether he was off target, the receivers dropped the ball, or the Bear defense was all over the play, he had the worst game I've seen ever encountered for a quarterback. The only thing that saved the night for him was that 2 of those 4 completions were for touchdowns and an 89.7 passer rating. At least Jarek, aside from that fumble late in the game, had a respectable night. And that given he was working against the number 2 defense in the NFL as well. Feeding Dwayne Washington the ball a bit more could have been beneficial as well, since he had a 9.5-yard average on 2 carries with a broken tackle. The defense got gashed pretty bad by Howard and Cohen, but then we knew that they were going to be an issue. They made plays when it counted, and it ended up securing the game for the Niners. Now it's time to find out how the other divisional round teams fared this weekend. Normally the home team has the advantage, and it shows in the results, but this was a split. The Titans downed the Steelers on their home turf, and the Seahawks blanked the Falcons at home, and the Bungles lost to the Texans. So this is out of the ordinary. The championship round is the 2 top teams from the NFC West and the AFC South. So all 4 teams will be in for their 3rd game this season. The Texans and Seahawks have a slight advantage as they get to play in front of the home crowd this time around. For the Texans, they already beat the Titans in both meetings and may have a hard time winning a 3rd. And the Seahawks lost last time in CenturyLink, so that one may be a toss-up. But with the way that Seattle is playing right now, they'll be hard to beat. The focus again for the 49ers is going to have to be quarterback Russell Wilson. Keeping him in check, and the Niners may have a shot in this game. In the last game, Garoppolo tried to take advantage of the weaker secondary due to the injuries to Chancellor and Thompson, but they ended up losing that one with their backup, Delano Hill, getting 1 of 4 interceptions that Jimmy threw. This time, with the way that the running crew is performing, maybe it might be a good idea to have them shoulder some of the responsibility if they can. Seattle has dropped to the 17th ranked rush defense, so that might be a possibility. I'm just concerned about that Seahawk offense that has the best scoring record in the NFL. If Jimmy can have a better than average game, this should be good, folks. That brings us to the end of another week's presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it too, and make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. The Bears proved to be a stout defense in the early going, but San Francisco found the answer with enough time to go in the game. Seattle is going to be an entirely different challenge, in that the defense needs to find a way to ground that Seahawk aerial attack. Can Jarek and company have a good game against a defense that has softened a bit defending the run? And will the real Jimmy G please stand up? To see if the 49ers can take down the Seahawks in a game that will determine who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Last season they faced the Panthers and lost. Can they make it to the big time this year. Until I see you in Seattle for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now and have a good day, everyone.